everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of
It be like that.
Dun 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 Dun.
She has gone from blow to suck.
You have it backwards.
Oh, from
suck
to blow.
Welcome. We are here. We are live with episode 224. So we got a couple things going on today. Majority of it is going to star Patrick.
Me?
Yes.
I'm retweeting us right now. Sorry.
He's getting on that retweet game.
Retweet game strong, son.
So we're going to be doing a couple little things here or there. We've got a couple lists we're going to go through, the NFL picks, because we're getting towards the end of the NFL season. Can't believe that it's almost over. This is week 15. There's only 3 weeks left, right?
Until playoffs.
Playoffs?
With this team? Playoffs? Are you kidding me?
We've got a bunch of things that have been turned around today. One, the Raiders are not playing. They're playing on Monday. And then we think we still have the Patriots game later this afternoon.
Well, I saw something that some games got moved to Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah, my friend put it in our chat.
With that team?
With these teams? Hold on, I'm going to look to NFL right now. I'll tell you right now. And I hit the mic.
And I hit the mic.
Okay, this also pisses me off because they moved the Raider game to fucking Monday, and it starts at 2.
Yeah, because it's an East Coast game.
Well,
it's
go
in
fuck
Cleveland.
them. Like, bullshit, dude.
I know. The West Coast always gets fucked up when it comes to these games. Any game.
I'm pissed. Now I got to quit my job just to go watch a Raider game. All right, so so the Colts and the Patriots still play tonight.
Topic.
Let's see. Sunday, Monday. Okay, Tuesday. Yep, there's Seahawks and Rams.
Oh, because the Rams were the late game. That's an important game for the Rams, and a bunch of their team people are out. Oh, well.
And, to me, it's like, well, I guess it's your fucking fault for doing something you weren't supposed to. And then Tuesday also is the Redskins and the Eagles.
Okay, so that's the stuff that's been moved around.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, because here's the actual list of everything that's going to happen for the next couple of days. So where they move the games. These don't have the time because I grabbed these for the picks so that we weren't sharing picks. But yeah, Cleveland, Vegas, Minnesota, Chicago got moved, or has that always been the Monday night game? That's the Monday night game. Then Rams, Seattle, Philadelphia, Washington got moved.
Excuse me. Here's the thing. Someone said something in chat.
Oh, they should just play with the backups. Yes,
I agree. And here's the other thing. And we and you don't need to get into this big debate again about vaccination, non-vaccination, all that crap. But this is what I'm going to say.
Ugh.
And I agree with Baker Mayfield. And you'll probably agree with this too. They're only testing people that aren't vaccinated. But if you're vaccinated, you can still get it. So why wouldn't you have everybody take a test?
Just announced earlier while you were streaming, NFL is now testing vaccinated people as well.
Good. They should.
Because
this...
If this variant is so much different that it's going to be with everybody, I know you say whatever, but if it is and it's affecting people that are vaccinated, then it should test everybody.
But the regular one affects people that are vaccinated.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we don't need to get into the debate of we already did that argument. I think we should be both on the same page on this. Either way, you can catch. Do I sound okay? I sound weird in my ears.
You sound fine, but maybe there's something.
There we go. That's way better. Okay.
Oh, it just wasn't adjusted.
Yeah.
Things getting old.
Oh, I think it's my wire too.
Well, and it's I think it's this wire too, because sometimes when you touch it, it blinks on the air.
So, whether you are vaccinated or not, you can get COVID. So why wouldn't you test everybody? Because, I mean, honestly, someone who infected the whole team could have been vaccinated.
Right.
So it's stupid to me to say only non-vaccinated people need to get tested. And like I said, whatever. I'm not going to get into that debate. Should be, shouldn't, whatever. But everybody should, at the end of the day. What they need to do is do what the basketball did. in a sense. I mean, they can't all play at the same place.
Right.
But what they should be doing is, look, you're at the hotel, you go to practice, you go back to the hotel. Or whatever. You know what I mean?
You're not allowed to run around the city.
You're not allowed to go out and do all this extra crap.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix it.
Playing with his wires, folks. His wires are all twisted.
Because I sound all echoey in my ear.
That's weird.
So as long as I say as long as I sound fine on your end, then cool.
Yeah, he sounds fine. And Ito can probably tell us whether or not you sound fine as well.
Yeah, Ito, let us know, bro.
Let us know, bro.
Brah.
I've had the Adam Sandler character with that like thing in my head. Come on, bro.
Oh.
You know, bro. It's Rage Pat.
Yes.
Hey, those aren't allowed on the EP Like That channel.
Yes, they are. Subscribe to Solus_64.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I listened to your last episode. Patrick, it's just in our name. We do it. We plug ourselves. Plug our media. Bum. But anyways, enough of that. Whatever. I'm just pissed because, I mean, why can't they just... I guess they're trying to give them as much time as it is. But, like, I mean, you're going to move the game to where... I don't understand why they don't just play it both at the same time. You pick what you want to pick. They just don't want to fuck up the Monday night ratings because some people wouldn't watch it.
Oh, but, yeah. Well, I mean... But that's a decent game. Well, I mean...
Well,
the Browns, the Bears.
Bears, but Vikings are trying to fight for that spot for the
playoffs. What I'm saying,
so
for the Vikings side,
and so are the Raiders and the Browns. I'm a Raider fan. I'm realistic, bro. I get it. Our chances are slim to none. There's a slim, tiny chance, and if we make it, cool. I'm a realist. But at the end of the day, there is a playoff spot that we're fighting for. So, but still, it's like so you're gonna put it in the middle of the day on a Monday at last minute. When everybody on the West Coast here is gonna be working. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense.
All the West Coast people get screwed.
Like I said, they should have put just doubled up on a Sunday game. Because they always play just one game in the morning or in the afternoon. So why not just have it?
Well, the other thing is that with the Monday night game, whenever they do it at the beginning of the year, they always have one that starts at like 4 Pacific time, and then the other one starts at 7:30. So why not just do that?
Yeah, why not just have them play?
But the problem is it's in Cleveland. Since it's in Cleveland, that's probably why. Because then you'd be starting the game in Cleveland at 10:30 at night. Where if it was in Vegas, I bet you if it was in Vegas, they would have started it late.
Hey, whose fault is it for getting COVID?
Cleveland's.
It's Cleveland's whole team. So
that's right.
So everybody on the West Coast is going to get fucked over because...
why this thing always sounds so low. Sorry.
Because their dumbasses went out and spread COVID among their team. I mean, that's not our fault. I'd be saying the same thing if this was a Seahawks, Niners, Chargers.
Oh yeah, it'd be the same thing. Rams, I totally get
same thing. Anybody in the West Coast, they're just going to get fucked because
we're on the West Coast.
Their mistake. Whatever.
That's just the way that it goes.
Eat my ass.
They're just doing what baseball does, play in the middle of the day.
Yeah, but there's a difference between baseball and football. First of all, baseball has 180-something games a fucking year.
And they play a Wednesday game once a week on Wednesdays.
Yeah, once a week there's a day game like that.
We doing some day football? Day football?
With this team?
With this team? At this time, in your kitchen.
God damn it. I give up.
Give up with the thing? And the things? To do the things?
Anyways. Oh, there we go.
Hey, now it's better.
I sound pretty.
I sound good.
Anyways, are we doing picks first?
So, I was going to ask you how everything's going, but I think I know now.
Dude, last week was, oh my God, dude. So Thursday, I thought I read in a text that Josh said he wasn't going to stream, but it was Brig. He's like, oh, I'm going to go to bed early. I'm not going to be able to stream.
That was this Thursday.
But I was at work, and I was fucking super busy, and I kind of, just glanced at my phone, and I saw Josh's name in that, so I kind of mixed them up. So I was thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe I won't stream. Fuck it. I'm kind of just drained. So I had already told Kyle and Johnny for Chafing the Dream that I'm like, dude, if you guys want to record, cool. I'm not going to be there. I am not in the mood to be talking to anybody right now about weight loss and motivation because I want to tell everybody to go fuck themselves. And
what you can do is you just go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh, you're a fatty? You want to lose weight? Why don't you go to McDonald's, bitch? Let's get a taco from Taco Bell, put it in between. Instead of that piece of bread on the Big Mac, we'll put the taco. Dude.
Oh, I thought you were going to do like...
that's an idea.
What you're going to do is a tac duckin', where you take a taco from Burger King, you take a taco from Jack in the Box, you take a taco from Taco Bell, and then you take a taco from Del Taco, and you stuff them all inside of each other, and then you eat the taco.
The only problem is then I have to eat Taco Bell, and I'm boycotting Taco Bell.
Oh, the rumor is, and I wasn't going to be a fat guy food news because it's just a rumor, but now that you mentioned it, the Mexican pizza might be back next year.
For good? Or we're going to do a promotion.
I don't know.
It's here for now, but now, fuck you.
I just saw it as a rumor. That might
Look
be
at
good.
all these rumors. Sound me every day. I'll put that up so I can see the chat.
Trying to bend that thing back so it doesn't bounce so much for you. Because you get a little, as they say in some languages, as loud.
Muy
loud.
I know the word for loud, but for some reason I can't think of it.
In German, it's laut.
Laut. That sounds like you're saying like you're a lout, like you're a louse.
Warum bist du sehr laut? Why are you so loud? Oh boy. So, anything else besides wanting to fuck the world? People equal shit.
Anyway, I wasn't done. So I get home and we're watching Thursday Night Football, eating dinner, and all of a sudden I feel a shake on my arm. And I go, huh? Crystal goes, Josh just got on stream. And I went, what happened? She goes, you fell asleep? And I was like, oh, fuck. I was just so stressed out. I passed the fuck out. But the other thing that happened outside of work crap, because the thing with work right now is I hate consignments. I hate doing consignment cabinets, putting consignment cabinets in. I think I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
We had 2 consignments come back, and we're putting one out that they want to get out on Wednesday. Why? I don't know. It's a short week. It's Christmas week. You want to go do a consignment, whatever. Anyways, so they want me to do 2 consignments and returns and do one going out. And I'm like, okay, I can do a lot of things and I can get a lot of things done, but I might need a little bit of help would be nice here. And, I had a guy on vacation Thursday and Friday, so my warehouse guy I had to keep sending out. But I don't know. It's just I got a lot of it done, but it's just the point of how come this thing get done yet? Oh, well, how about that? I'm like, dude, how many things do you want me to do at once? Like, I mean, I know I'm without trying to boast. I mean, I'm good at my job, and I have my sales guys and tech guys come to me for shit for other stores because they know I will get it done and get it done right. And it's part of I feel like part of my job. I try to help my other store out, even though I'm not the branch supervisor there, but I try to look out for them just as much as I try to look out for any of the stores, but especially them. And it's just like sometimes it's like, all right, man, you want me to price quote something for a customer that's not mine. Fine, but you have to give me some time. I can't just keep stopping what I'm doing. There's a couple of emails. They were like, "Oh, I need you to check this." I'm like, and I completely ignored them. And in the afternoon, I tried to do them. I was like, "Well, I'm sorry for the late response, but shit happens." I didn't literally say that in the email, but for the most part, other than that, so I went. I thought
about helping you, but then I said, "Go fuck yourself."
Then I'll
be back there later.
Go fuck yourself. I posted it on Facebook, so I'm sure you saw it. The 5-year plaque I got.
Yes, I did see your 5-year plaque.
Yeah. So that was cool. Well, I have had it for a while with the certificate and everything. The plaque just showed up last week, and I took that picture the week when I got it because I knew one of the uppers were going to be calling me. So he usually goes if he can to the store and take a picture with them and thank you.
Right.
Because basically he's married to the daughter of the owner, and I think there was a couple of kids, but I think she's the one that's going to take over when he passes.
So he's just basically riding the coattails. And
No. He does a lot of shit too. No. But he's the one that he also.
I'm going to be the face of the company. You can run everything.
He's also their pilot. They have their plane. He flies. Yeah. So, but anyways.
He's like John Travolta. Oh my god!
But anyways, he gave me a call and he's like, I knew he was gonna ask for a picture. I had it ready. I had to make sure I had the industrial finishes shirt on and everything. But whatever. Anyways, so I had a call from a phone appointment with my doctor on Friday, about the whole kidney stone thing.
Question about real fast. What does the 10-year give you? Like 5 years is a plaque. If you're there for 10 years, is it like a watch?
No, I think it's a nicer one.
It's a nicer plaque. It's a little bit bigger, and it's got this guy brushing his teeth over in the corner.
I know.
And you got to give it back once you've taken the picture.
And I know that
we're gonna need that. I
saw the 20-year one. It was like almost like a crystal looking one. But anyway,
like a trophy thing. Yeah. Those things that you get.
But
Ito says it's a bigger plaque with a McDonald's card certificate.
Well, that's the funny thing. When I got when the stuff showed up, and I opened it up and I said I had my certificate in there and blah blah, and I told my supervisor about it. He was like, "Oh yeah, did they give you the options for a gift card or something?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Let me call." Well, they decided this year to stop that. I'm like, of course.
I
don't get my gift card.
Why wouldn't they give you a little something besides the plaque? I mean, the plaque is really nice. Don't get me wrong, but there should be some type of compensation.
I did get more vacation time.
Years. Well, like, what about shares in the company? Like, give you some stock.
I don't think they have stock.
Like 1,000 shares of stock. Everybody has stock. Whether it's worth anything means Just like my company, if my company goes IPO, then that'd be great. I don't know when that's going to be, but I got a lot of shares already vested in my company. So
nice. Well, I'm happy where I'm at. So, like a college trophy, no. Well, you're on my Facebook. You should be able to see my
That's right.
Plaque. But anyway, so doctors, whole kidney stone crap. I think I talked about it on here, right? They want to stick a laser up my...
We talked about it last time. We were talking about lasers going up your wiener, and it's going to be like inner space.
I really don't want to do
Dennis Quaid is going to go inside your body. Then they're going to shoot somebody else to fight Dennis Quaid.
Where's Ant-Man when you need him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
just go in
I don't
there
know.
and
Which
blast
Ant-Man do you want? Do you want the competent Ant-Man or like the beginning Paul Rudd Ant-Man where you might accidentally bro up in your body?
Yeah, well,
it's going to bro up. Come on, bro. Do you even kidney stone, bro?
But so I called about it, and I'm thinking, okay, well, when are we going to do this? Okay, well, we're going to call you to set up an appointment. Okay. You know when my appointment is?
Is it in 2 months?
Maybe. They don't have anything in January, and they're going to give me a call when something opens.
This is Kaiser.
So I'll probably be dead from this kidney stone before they get
die from the kidney stone.
We'll see.
Yeah, this is going to be your karmic punishment for getting affiliated on Twitch.
Why is that a punishment? The good
karmic.
thing, so the bad thing.
Karmic.
Yeah, exactly. My bad is always higher than my good. So here's my bad. All right, it's way up here. Here's my good stuff. And then something good happens. Dude. And the bad goes, woo!
It suddenly gets the Mario excited sound. Here we go!
It's like, you want something good to happen? Okay. Look, that's be like, Joe be like, okay, everybody can have a dog now. And we get a puppy and it blows up in my face or something. Puppy
Shits
bomb.
all over your face in the middle of the night.
Well, we don't have a dog anymore. What happened to it? Don't
even start.
Don't worry. But yeah, I find that insane. Well, this I can understand. People who have like in the hospital now dying of pain or whatever get to go ahead of people, or people who have cancer, reasons why, blah blah blah, get to go ahead of people.
For some reason,
okay.
I thought you were going to say it to compare to getting a dog. Okay, if you're on your deathbed, it's okay for you to have the dog. Like what? Where are you going with this?
Yeah, then I get better and they come busting in the door. You're better now. John Wick, my dog.
Oh God.
That's what you get for beating cancer. Your dog is dead now in front of your face.
Look, you either get to have cancer and have the dog, or beat cancer and have your dog killed in front of you.
We're going to fornicate with your dead dog's puppy's body.
Okay, we're going too far there. We don't even talk about fornicating with dogs now.
I'm not. It's the people who said we can't have the dogs.
Guys. The bad guys are
the bad guys. I wouldn't do that.
I forgot to bring up Vincent.
Then I got to be become a super sharpshooter and start shooting people and get into war zones all the time. And then the Punisher's going to think that I'm evil and come after me and I have to fight the Punisher. And
Patrick versus Punisher.
And then John Wick goes, hey, whoa, you stole my gig, bro. Whoa.
You know, throwing for good measure that Cock Puncher is all of a sudden going to come out of retirement and he's going to come after you too.
How did he beat me, master? He used an ancient technique. He punched you in the cock. Oh, man.
At least James Vanderbeek will play you in a movie.
The Beakness? Oh, shit. James. I don't want your life. Anyways, so all that aside,
you've got some time to wait.
Apparently. So, we'll see what happens. What's going on with you, bro?
Not a whole lot.
See, your calendar's still not up to date.
What are you talking about? Do you remember what today was on last time?
2 months ago?
Yeah, October 12th. It's now up to Thursday, December 16th. It's only 2 days behind because I haven't been up here. But no, everything's been okay. We had a nice company holiday party yesterday, which was okay. Do you know Mas Fuego over in the Pacific Commons?
Mm-mm.
It's in that area where that Blazing Pizza or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Is it somewhere over there?
I know where that's at.
I've always seen it.
The Witch.
Yeah, close to the Witch and the Habit Burger that's there. And, I haven't been there.
Is that the same building as on the right?
So there's that center that's all that stuff, but the next building before the thing. The first one that's there, next to the acai bowl place.
How come you guys didn't go to Claim Jumpers like you were talking?
Because it's closed. That's what they were looking for, and then we're like, oh, it's closed.
Yeah. Insane.
But it's so we went there. It was nice. Some people had a little too much drink, mostly the younger people that have joined the company. But it was nice. It was really nice seeing everybody. It was really nice, all being in the same place, like everybody from the company for once. That hasn't happened in God knows how long that's happened because we've been doing Zoom shit for a long time, and just
even
trying
your
to,
BFF.
What, my BFF with the finance people?
Oh, that chick that doesn't do shit, left and came back.
Yeah, that's one of the finance people.
Shit.
Yeah, everybody was there. Everybody was fine. And I've got my own stuff with that shit off the podcast because that was crap. But that was nice. Just work's been kind of dwindling to a slow halt just because the holidays are going to be here. A bunch of people are going to be gone this week. A bunch of people are going to be gone next week. But it's going to be nice to have a couple long weekends to do whatever I want to do for a bit. But just make sure the other stuff, is up in order. So it's just been that way. We had a nice dinner last night too. My parents took out, him and Crystal and my other cousin and stuff, went and had a nice Hofbrau dinner.
That was great.
I like what I had, but I could tell that it had been sitting out for a while.
Wow.
Because the edges of the steak were all dry shit.
The guy who got me
switching it more often.
Yeah, the guy who got me my corned beef, he went, I didn't even realize it at first. I think I was talking to Crystal or you, and I'm not blaming you guys. I'm just saying I think I just wasn't paying attention.
Well, you were just getting
he went, barely put any juice on there. When I got back, I opened it. I was like, "Where the fuck's my juice?"
It's all been soaked into the meat.
Jesus,
you can't get your juice if you don't eat your meat. But yeah, that was nice, but they still decided to have the meeting, our weekly meeting, at the end. So I had to bust my ass from over there back here so I could jump on the Zoom, and then it ran late. And I was like, and then there were a ton of accidents yesterday, because I left here to go there. It was at noon. I left here at 11, or was at 11:30. I left here at 11, and there were 3 accidents already in 880 at 11 a.m. 2 coming towards us, 1 going that way. So I just I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna jump in the the fast lane so I can get over there, because all of a sudden it went from 30 minutes to 45. But I saw that people were moving in the fast lane, so I was like, I'll do that. It's like $5 to get over there. I don't want to pay it, but I also don't want to get there at 12:30. When it should only take me 20 minutes to get to fucking Newark or Fremont or wherever the fuck it is. But other than that, we all got our Christmas thing.
Oh, the
Pacific Commons.
Fremont. The dinner was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Lunch was yesterday during the middle of the day. And then I had to bust myself back here, do that, and then
I thought that was the previous week for some reason.
No.
My brain is.
The way my parents are, if you're 5 seconds late, they call you. And so, it's 5 o'clock, and I'm trying to get over here because the meeting just ended. And then,
we'll being late helped me to
right, and that was fine. When I got there, I was still, also a little bit full from the lunch. Yeah. So I was like, good, I'll just wait for Patrick to show up. This can settle a little bit more, and I can actually eat something, not feel super bloated.
Because the whole thing with me was one guy was off, so I had to send one guy out. I honestly didn't want him to send him out, but the guy had called. It was a back order that was coming up, and he was calling me for it yesterday, so I was like, I got to get it to him. Yeah. And then I was planning on leaving as soon as someone got there. I probably could have still made it close to on time, but at 3:30 we get I'm going to take over your time here, but at 3:30 I get a call from a customer who's in Hayward. Oh, I need this. I'm like, dude, it's fucking almost 4 o'clock. I got no trucks going that way. I go, well, I have to take it. He's like, oh, they need it for tomorrow. I'm like, all right. So my plan was to try to leave early, but I had to wait till someone got back, which was about 4-ish. The freeway was going to, they said, was going to take over an hour to go anywhere. So I took Mission down to Industrial, dropped that off, and then when Chris will call me back about, oh, your aunt said we'll just get you something. I looked, I said, well, it's going to take me, if you're waiting for Brian, it's going to take me about 20 minutes to get there. If you guys can wait, I'll just head over there. She said, yeah, so.
Yeah, there was nobody in there, too. Even when we went surprising. Up, there was 3 people waiting in front of us to get stuff. Yeah. That place is normally packed on Fridays. Really packed. But, of course, this is also 5 o'clock, and probably closer towards 6 or 7.
It did start kind of getting to some people.
It started.
It's still not as bad as I thought it normally is.
We've gone there on, a Saturday morning when we used to go get breakfast before the podcast. But we've gone there early like that, and the line is still ridiculously long, and you're waiting. They move pretty quickly. Yeah. But I also found it funny that the lady that got your guys' drinks totally skipped over me, and there's 2 on my left, you 2 on my left, and then 2 people on my right, and I'm by myself, and there's 5 trays in front of her, and she just puts it down I didn't get anything. Yeah. And then when I told her, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, that's my tray, that's my stuff. She gave me a
I saw the
snotty
look.
I'm just
bitch, you fucked up, not me.
Yeah, not me. What?
I don't want that orange drink.
I wasn't mean to you. I thought it was relatively nice.
All you said was, oh, that I didn't order that one. I haven't ordered my drink yet. That's all you said.
Yeah.
People think, I'm sorry you hate your job or whatever,
people are bitches.
People are bitches when they're bitches.
So, well, I'm just going to keep this one short beyond that. So we've got a couple things that we're going to be doing today. We've got a couple lists, NFL, and so we're going to look at the 20 movies so bad they're good. And then I've got supposedly the greatest Christmas movies that are out there. And then we got a song challenge with Patrick. So I am taking bets to the people that are in the chat of how many you think you'll get. So start thinking about, and they're all popular Christmas songs. Basically, I'll explain it now. I'm going to play a clip of a song. Now, luckily enough, I found some karaoke versions of the songs where people are singing. So you can hear them. They're just generic, but they're popular Christmas songs, and a lot of them are public domain. Then the streamer, his name is Ludwig, he made a very Mongol Christmas where he recorded a bunch of DMCA-free versions, but he sings them, right? Him and his friends, or his ex-girlfriend, sing some of the songs.
Is she hot?
I don't know. I didn't bother to look up, but he made these. So there's a couple of them that are more of the poppy, not traditional style Christmas songs.
But you can tell what it is.
But you know what it is because when you hear the song, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's that song.
Dude, Jingle Bells? No, dude, that's Santa Baby. What the fuck?
What the fuck? So it's a little weird on the karaoke ones because they kind of use piano and a couple of things, but when they start singing, it's the same melody. Okay. So basically, I'm going to play it, song's going to stop, and he's going to have to figure out what the next lyric is, and he's going to have to sing it.
Okay.
So, there, like I said, it might be, for example, it'd go, walking in a winter
Wonderland.
So you'd sing the rest of the verse, or the line.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to end up being on my phone because I have all the answers on my phone with the lyrics of what they are. And I'm going to be give them a little leeway because sometimes we say things certain ways, like a word might be different in your head than what it is. I'm not going to be like exact. Yeah. Right. But, yeah. So that's going to be it. So there's going to be 12 songs, and it's how many out of 12 can Patrick get? So
all right.
We could take bets for those
so we're doing
that are out
NFL?
there. So let's do NFL picks for right now. Let's just get into doing some sports. So, this, like I said, it's week 15.
We need some music for...
Yeah, well, all I've got is that is DMCA free right now.
I got to get a hold of Andy and be like, bro, we need some more music.
This is all I've got. Sports.
NFL picks.
All right, so first game of the week is Kansas City at the LA Chargers, and we already know who won that game, and it was Kansas fucking City.
And that's who I picked. Even though Chargers blew the game pretty much.
They did. They sure did.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you about the game?
No.
I have to show it to you after this. Basically, it was when the running back was diving for Chargers.
I did see that.
Yeah, and he had an ankle bracelet on.
Yeah, but that's not what you think it is.
I bet you it is.
No, it's a stat tracker.
Nah.
Yeah, they have the stat trackers on their uniform.
That was.
You think it's an ankle monitor?
It is.
It's part of that Amazon stat tracking shit. It is. All right. So the only game today, there were supposed to be multiple. We had Indianapolis playing New England in Indianapolis.
I'm going to go with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts. Actually, I'm going with the Patriots on this one. You going with the Colts?
Wow, with the Colts.
Yeah, there goes a change up on that one. Buffalo, Carolina.
I gotta make some moves.
Buffalo. You do.
I mean, look at it again. Look at it again. I have the most fucking wins. But he has more points, so he wins. Fuck that.
I am, because you're putting all your confidence points in the wrong place. The games I'm losing are always low points.
Whatever.
It's the ones where I'm like, it can go either way, so I put it into it. I don't have to. Now all I have to do is play safe. So, New England at Indianapolis. We both said that one. Buffalo or Carolina at Buffalo.
I'm going with the Bills.
Go with the Bills on that one as well. Detroit, Arizona in Detroit.
Trap game, but going with Arizona.
Going with Arizona as well, but it could be a trap game. I don't know. After losing to the Rams, I don't know if they'll trap this one. But we'll see. It could happen. New York at Miami. The Jets. The Jets. Jets.
Going with the Dolphins.
Going with fish on this one.
They're a porpoise.
They're a mammal. Excuse me.
Or, whatever.
Dallas
I was closer than you.
The Giants.
I'm going with the boys, the Cowboys.
Yeah, I have to go with the Cowgirls too. Tennessee at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I'm going with the Titans on that one.
Going with a low confidence pick up Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh needs to win too.
Yep.
You got Houston at Jacksonville. This is a rough one. I'm going with
the Jags.
I think I went with Houston on this one. That's the only problem about me looking at this.
They don't have a coach.
My pick is not there.
They don't have a coach because they fired their coach. No,
they did.
No, Jacksonville.
Oh, that's right. Urban Meyer is gone. He was fired at midnight.
Yeah. So
I sent you guys that.
I think that if that environment was as bad as all those guys were crying about, then they should be happy, relieved, and go out there and kick some ass. And Houston's not great anyway. So.
Yeah, this is one of those games where I just don't know, and I think I'm going with Houston just because. You got Cincinnati at Denver.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah, it's going with the Bengals on this one too. Atlanta at your San Francisco 49ers.
I'm going with the Santa Clara Niners.
It's the place they play, not the team name.
Whatever.
We're
not getting into this. Falcons play in Atlanta. They're called Atlanta. The Raiders play in Vegas. They're called Vegas.
And New England plays in Foxborough.
They're not called the Patriots.
That's not what they call them.
That's what I call
them. We're not going to get into this again.
They're
anyway, 49ers. Patriots.
Yes, I'm going with the Niners.
Green Bay at Baltimore.
That couldn't come for a perfect time for you guys either, because you guys are really trying to push to make the playoffs, and you get a team like the Falcons.
We got the Falcons. So these are our last four: the Falcons, the Texans, the Rams, and I think that's it. Those last 3 games. No, there's Titans. So the only game that I'm honestly worried about is the Titans.
I'd be worried about the Rams.
This one and the Texans are trap games.
Yeah.
So these ones we can't.
And even
lose.
the Titans, like I said, they're on paper they're a good team, but they keep fucking blowing shit, and they don't have no running game, and it's fucking them up.
The Titans are the Bengals, and that means for us they're a match team. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're the best in the league, but we're above the average, which we are right now. And especially since all of our injuries are coming back, it's looking better and better for the 49ers. Then you got so Baltimore, Green Bay.
Bum, 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 bum. Go, Pack, go.
Oh, let's go, Packers. Bum, 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 bum. Then we got New Orleans at Tampa Bay.
Hate to say it, but going with the Bucks.
I don't remember if I put a low confidence pick on New Orleans on this one. I think it's the Bucks.
It wouldn't surprise me.
But Tampa Bay, New Orleans beat them in the first time.
I know.
But that was when Jameis Winston was there, eating crab against his old team. Just going, eating that crab. Then you've got Las Vegas and Cleveland.
Going with the Raiders. God knows we'll probably blow it, though. This is a tough
game, to pick, because I don't know personally if Cleveland is still missing people on Monday. It's the Raiders.
As long as Nick Chubb is there, that's all that matters to me.
That's what I'm saying.
I need him in fantasy right now.
As long as Chubb is, but you'd root against him not being there.
Of course not. NFL or Raiders come first always before fantasy.
All right, then we got
the only way I might say, hey, hope Chubbs has a big game is because if we were completely getting fucked, or there's no chance in hell of making a playoffs or whatever, then I'd probably say this game don't matter. Go ahead, Chubbs, have a good game, but I hope we still win. But nonetheless, always Raiders first.
We got Minnesota at Chicago.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Yeah, I have to go with the Vikings on this one. Sorry, Ito. Even after last week, they came out so fucking strong against the Packers. Then they just right on the field. Mm-hmm. Seattle at the Rams.
Going with the Rams.
Oh, I don't know. Again, it's a COVID thing. I'm gonna go with the Rams, but I think we get locked on Sunday, so I have until tomorrow morning to make any picks if I want to change things around. Because I don't know. Again, COVID. Actually, but it's 2 days.
You should have till Tuesday, technically.
Technically, you should, but I think the way that it locks it on. No. They said we have till Monday because of these. They sent an email. So you have till Monday so that you can learn what's going on. I don't even
read good.
Last one, we have the football team against the Eagles.
I'm not going with the Redskins. I'm going with the Eagles.
But that's not their name anymore.
That's their name.
No, it's not. They're called the football. You were the one that arguing semantics before about San Francisco and New England decide that Washington, whose name right now is the football team.
Until they get a new name, they're the Redskins. They don't have a name, technically.
Right. I see what it is.
Redskins. Anyway, I can call them the Washington assholes because they technically don't have a name.
Well, one.
They're not selling merchandise. Hey, come buy my Washington. No one's really buying that shit.
But they are selling it. They're selling Washington football team stuff.
That's cool. They're selling stuff that says San Francisco 49ers and they're Santa Clara. So there you go.
Yeah, but they can play in one place and be called something else.
No.
Yeah, that's the way it's working. Works for a bunch of teams in this league. Anyway, Washington.
The Meadowland Jets.
Don't know who. That's even in New Jersey. They call it New York.
That's what I say. That's why I made that Meadowlands.
Yes. But I don't know about this game because I think Philadelphia wins. They're jumping, I think, Washington for a playoff spot.
Oh, yeah.
And I think if
they have
Washington
the same record,
wins, Washington can jump a lot of people if Minnesota loses as well. I think Washington jumps above Minnesota, and they're getting that last playoff spot. So it's a tough game for both. I think Heineke might be out. I think he got hurt last week, so I might be going with the Eagles on this. I think I went with the Eagles for that. So that's this week's picks. So go do your best and get your stuff.
Go
and
Raiders.
get it done. And do all that stuff. All right, so here's 20 movies.
I'm looking at this picture you got right here.
This is from Xanadu.
Is that
Xanadu?
Is she doing a solar flare?
She might be. Maybe this is where Toriyama got it from.
Solar flare.
Her hair's not bald enough to do it as well as Tien or Krillin.
Yeah, I think Krillin does it better.
I think he does too, but they all stole it from each other. Stole it from Tien.
It's true. Tien came up with it. But
why don't they steal his little triangle thing that he's got there too? What's that called?
The tri-beam that shoots squares.
Not the tri-beam.
Oh, the
what he used on Cell.
Yeah, well, technically, yeah, but
I forget what it's called because the line in Dragon Ball Abridged is blah blah fuck yourself.
Kiko ho.
Kiko ho fuck yourself.
Yeah. fuck you. The Kiko. So I can't speak in other languages.
All right. So how many of these do you want to do on this? Do you want to do?
How many are there?
20.
Yeah, at least the top 10, I guess.
All right. So let's see if I can skip to the top 10.
Oh.
Well, there was one back here that was Batman and Robin. It says, if you ever encountered a convincing revisionist take that Batman and Robin is some kind of misunderstood masterpiece.
Well, we can just do the whole thing. We just don't have to read the whole thing.
Right. So we could just go through it. But I'm trying to see why they say it's so bad it's good. Because it's a fascinating misfire and serves as a throwback to a moment when major studios would spend boatloads of money on something so weird and idiosyncratic. And though it doesn't ultimately work, it's the last time that big screen Batman was anything approaching fun. So basically what they're saying is that it was like kind of like campy like the Batman TV series was. And the thing was is it did so bad because you had super serious Batman, kind of serious Batman because we brought in Jim Carrey to Batman and Robin, totally not serious Batman, and getting back to being campy.
But he had a back card. So let me talk about this Bane real quick. I don't think it's a bad Bane, like looking wise. Like the whole thing about him being a mindless
kind of picture
rando Randison, like pretty much. Oh, they got some guy in a jail and they hooked him up and Bane, like that was stupid. But the look overall, I mean, the mask, and the tubes.
It looks
I mean,
more like Bane than I know the darkness, Batman.
You think darkness is your ally?
You don't know what you're talking about, Batman. So okay, we can go really quick, and if you know the movie,
I didn't see the light of day till I was a young man.
We can go through the movies. Just stop it when you want me to stop, and we can talk about what they say.
Let's
I've
go
never
on
seen
the
this
next
one from number 20. It's called Skidoo.
Oh,
it's some LSD trip movie from 1968 with Carol Channing in it. Then Battle Beyond the Stars. I've heard of this before.
I've heard
this is like a ripoff of Star Wars from Roger Corman.
Oh, I thought it was a ripoff of Barbarella.
It might be. We're looking at the picture that we got. Then the number, whatever this is, 18 is Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Then you got Fear with Mark Wahlberg.
Okay, Fear is good. I love Fear.
Fear is great. Fear's
a great movie, dude. I love that movie.
Mark Wahlberg is pretty terrible in Fear.
Well, I mean, it was one of his first movies.
It was one of his first.
The overall,
he was getting out of the Funky Bunch.
I mean, he busted both that guy's cherries, his daughters and his car. But I love that scene too when the dad kind of just pushes him and then he walks away. He just starts beating shit out of his chest and then he's like, "You hit him? Why'd you hit him?"
Then we got Cats.
See, how does that beat Fear? I mean, I've heard nothing.
Yes, it should. We're going from the bottom up.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right? So this is worse than Fear.
That should, from what I hear, that should be the fucking first one.
There's also supposedly the butthole cut somewhere out there where all the cat buttholes are left in. Then you got Mommy Dearest is a fantastic fucking movie if you've never seen this before. No wire hangers. Mommy Dearest is great. Supergirl is pretty terrible.
Yeah. I like though that even though before I couldn't stand watching Supergirl anymore on the CW, she came back as she came back and played like Kara's like adopted mom or something like that. Yeah, that's what it was her adopted mom.
She made an appearance again.
Yeah. before I couldn't watch anymore because of the fucking it was like just liberal bullshit the whole time. They were taking shots at Trump. Everything was like men are just shit and all this other. I get it, it's Supergirl, but we don't have. Don't completely woke. The writers don't, and this is for anything. And it would be, I'm going to say the same thing. If it was the other way around too, if it was too political the other way, same thing. I'm here to watch a superhero show. I get topics need to be talked about, but there's a difference between bringing up a topic and pushing your political views. And I got to the point where I was like, I can't watch this anymore. This is just, I'm not enjoying myself watching this show anymore. I'm here to see Supergirl hit some guy in the fucking face, not talk about how, women are this, and this, or the Republicans are this, and this. They don't officially say that, but they basically aim at it.
Do they talk about their cycle?
Yeah, I don't even know about the mega flow that Supergirl has.
All right, so
mega cramps.
This is a movie I don't think belongs on this list because Pootie Tang is great.
It's fucking great.
Pootie Tang is a good fucking movie.
Tippity on the Remy Bye.
If I see CB4 on this list, I'm fucking protesting.
I'm flipping something.
Gods of Egypt. I heard this was pretty bad.
I wanted to see this. I still kind of want to see it, but yes, I've heard it was bad.
I think it's on Tubi. I might be able to watch it.
Watch.
Did it say something?
Yeah, on the bottom it says where to stream.
IMDb TV.
Your TV or your screen?
My screen just went blank for a second because it doesn't want me to watch Gods of Egypt.
No.
Okay, Dune from 1984. I understand this because it can be bad. It's really overdone in some places, but it's not that bad of a movie. So I'd rather see the new one than the old one.
Gotcha.
Masters of the Universe. This belongs on the list. This is a so bad it's good movie.
Yeah.
It really is. It's fun, but it's bad.
But actually, let's look at this list. So bad they're actually really good. Cats. Right. Now let's look at that. Cats should be.
That's why it's also lower on the list, right?
But it's so bad it's good.
Well, I think if you have to think about it like if I were to see Masters of the Universe again in a room full of people, and all we were doing is talking trash while I was going, it would be fun to watch.
Well,
watching it on your own, like the way I would see on these ones, I would watch. If you watch it on your own and it's still in that realm where you're laughing at it, then it belongs on the list.
I would watch this without people. Though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would think
or without Cats. I don't even want to watch with a group of people to talk shit about, and I've never even seen the movie.
Yeah, that's why it's low on the list.
Sure.
All right, good. Then we got Grease 2. Staying Alive.
Oh, come on. Staying Alive.
But this is the sequel to Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Fuck you. Fuck off.
Xanadu. That movie's terrible. It's terrible. If you want a roller skating movie, watch Xanadu, I guess.
Tubi, digital rental.
Where to stream? The Roku channel, Hoopla, Mubi, with Plan 9 from Outer Space. Yeah, see, this is in the realm of what I think most of this list should be, these types of movies. Mm-hmm. Plan 9 from Outer Space is a so bad it's good movie where you just laugh at it. You can't take it serious. You know it's bad, but it's fun to watch.
Seems like something that's going to end up on Dave's
like
podcast.
Troll 2. Troll 2's there, too, with that.
Oh, was it?
Oh, my God! That's basically it. That's Troll 2.
They're eating her.
The Room, yes. Definitely one of those ones. This is one that you have to at least watch once. Roadhouse. I don't know. I think Roadhouse is actually a good movie.
That movie is fucking awesome.
People are weird with some of their choices on this thing.
Why are they hating on the Swayze?
This is like number 3 or number 4 from the top.
So I'll
Anaconda.
Roadhouse you.
I get this. I get Anaconda, especially with John Voight's fucking accent going in and out. It's like me doing accents.
Hey,
that's number 3. Number 2 is Showgirls. I don't think anybody watches this movie because it's good or it's so bad it's good.
They wanted to see Jesse topless.
That's right. That was actually number 1 on their list. Was Showgirls.
Top 21 blockbuster movies that no one remembers, and they have Hancock on there. How do you not remember Hancock? I'm still waiting for a sequel to Hancock.
Well,
Will Smith.
If you want a sequel for it, you just get your hand and you put it on some chicken. sequel.
Hey, Will Smith, because I know you're going to hear this. Hancock 2.
Hey, Smith. Will Smith.
I mean,
do it.
You're over here going around the world doing planet crap. Hancock 2. Come on.
All right, so before we get into Patrick singing, I wanted to do something else that's Christmassy. I figured we're going to look at Christmas movies. So, and this only came out 4 days ago from The Independent, and these are the 20 greatest Christmas movies from Home Alone to Die Hard, and I want to see if Patrick agrees with the list that we've got here. First and foremost, whether you think it's not or it is, Die Hard can be considered a Christmas movie.
Happens on Christmas Eve. It's for a Christmas party. The whole thing revolves around that.
The best argument I heard for it was the main reason is that Christmas is the reason to bring all the people together in the building to have a party. You don't have a summer party where you invite you do a picnic, but you're not going to be in Nakatomi fucking Plaza having the picnic. You'll be there during Christmas time. Now, whether you agree with it or not, like, I can see it because when was it released? Oh, it was released during the summer. You know what was also released during the summer as a piece of crap, but people considered a great holiday movie? Fucking Hocus Pocus was released during the summer, and they consider it to be a Halloween movie because it is. But it's not really. It's just about witches. But now they play it every fucking Halloween, and it's like, is it really a Halloween movie because it was released during the summer?
When was Krampus released?
Krampus was released during Christmas.
I can't remember. All I know is I said Krampus, and I think Brig and Josh just flipped the table. They don't know why. They just flipped it. Why did I do that?
What? That Krampus isn't a Christmas movie?
No, because they were pissed off about Krampus fucking them over.
Fucking them over. I'm like, how are they to say that Krampus isn't a Christmas movie?
That's not what I said. I said, because I said Krampus.
I know.
Yeah.
You didn't get the Krampus skin, did you?
I was going through that. I looked at it. All it basically is a skull thing. I'm like, that's not enough for me to. I kind of want
Christmas hat.
Not even a Christmas hat. It's a helmet with like black dead
leaves. I wanted the gun. I was looking at it. Yeah,
the gun was kind of cool, and then the finishing move because it has a dog. Yeah. But I'm not gonna do all that for just the fucking skull mask.
All right, so Christmas movies with the 20th best all-time ranked. So, this is the list from The Independent. I want to see if you agree. Number 20 is 1994's The Santa Claus.
It definitely should be on there.
I think it should be a little bit higher. Top 10, no, but not 20. Number 19 on the list is The Apartment. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. So, definitely should be above.
Right. Number 18, the remake of Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah, I think that's a good Christmas movie.
Ooh.
With Richard Attenborough.
Yeah.
He might be hiding dinosaurs under that suit, though. So watch out. Then you have an ad. Number 17, The Holiday.
Never seen
with Cameron Diaz.
Number 16. Yeah, you don't see her in anything anymore.
She hasn't really done anything anymore. Rare Exports. I keep wanting to see this movie. It's on Shudder. I need to watch this movie.
Yeah, we were just talking about it last night.
We were talking about it last night, and they were ranking it.
But isn't it like a foreign film?
It is. It's a Finnish fantasy horror that follows a group of people as they stumble upon the secret of Father Christmas, who happens to be like evil, and they capture him. And it's about them trying to keep him. Then you got Happy Christmas from 2014, which is a low-budget film.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either. Then we got an ad. Then we got White Christmas from 1954.
I'm dreaming.
I'm pretty sure that Dave would say this is towards the top.
Christmas.
Then we got Die Hard at number 13.
Oh, of course. Welcome to the party, pal.
That's right. The Bishop's Wife from 1947.
I've heard of that, but I've never seen it.
Is it like a son of a preacher man?
The only one.
Then we got A Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart from 99.
How's it not the Muppets one?
The Muppets is one of the... I love this. I saw a TikTok today, and it's one of those people that she's like pointing out the flaws in all these movies. You know, I'm sorry, some of you are going to have to hear this, and today we're looking at A Muppet Christmas Carol, and that cuts to her. That movie is perfect. It's flawless. There are no problems with it.
I'll murder you.
Then you got Meet Me in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. That is a definite classic of a film. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
We just watched that the other day. I
don't know. I've never really liked that one so much.
I didn't watch it in so long. I sat there and watched it with Crystal. I'm not. I like it, but I'm not like, you know.
Carol from 2015. Mm-hmm. I probably wouldn't watch it because it looks like it has that bitch in it.
Who?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yeah, I just realized that. When you said bitch, I was looking for Julia Roberts. I thought...
Oh, not that bitch. Love Actually. This is another one of those movies that everybody
I've heard of that one.
Oh, it's so great, so wonderful, and I don't know.
I've heard of it, and I didn't know it was a Christmas-themed movie, though.
I agree with number 6, Gremlins.
Gremlins is fucking awesome.
Now, if anybody ever said Gremlins isn't a Christmas movie, it's a fucking Christmas movie. Like, he's literally buying him Gizmo for Christmas.
Yep.
God damn people. Muppet Christmas Carol, number 5. There you go. Okay, we got that. That's great. With Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
The Snowman from 1982. I remember watching this when I was growing up.
Me too.
It's not bad. Elf at number 3.
I've never seen Elf.
You should be doing that for your podcast. Release it for Christmas.
Yep. In fact, when I get off of this, I got to go and put up the episode from that was supposed to go up in October.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, we had one that came out last month, but it's...
You did. Number 2 is Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Which, I get it. Number 1 is It's a Wonderful Life. Fuck that movie.
Okay. How is Rudolph...
Well, because it's not a movie. That was a TV special by Rankin Bass.
Oh, that's true.
It's like Frosty the Snowman. Same thing. If you're to rank TV specials, Christmas TV specials, those ones would all be towards the top. Charlie Brown Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What's that one that I keep seeing with that stupid song with the I'm Mr. Blah,
I always forget
blah,
the name
blah.
of that one.
It's like something about Santa.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Yeah. It's something about Santa's missing or something like that.
Yeah.
I always forget what it's fucking called.
How is Jingle All the Way not on here? How is Christmas Story not on here?
That's right. Those two Jingle All the Way.
I can give you Jingle All the Way.
Christmas Story,
I think
though,
it should be on there.
Should be on there.
But how is the Christmas Story not on there? They play it every fucking year, 24/7. Or 24, I should say, not 24/7.
Well, it feels like it.
How do you not... Christmas Vacation!
Yeah, that's why I said Christmas Vacation's not
I didn't
on
hear you. I was talking, so...
You have... whatever the Santa Claus from the 80s, Santa Claus the movie. Have you ever seen that? That's good.
Krampus?
That one. Krampus should be on there.
Santa's Sleigh.
Jack Frost, not the Michael Keaton version, but the other one. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Christmas Evil. Come on.
Not fucking Dracula. Santa Claus.
Santa's Sleigh. That's right. I'm Santa Claus, not fucking Dracula. I have that sound somewhere, but it's probably on the hard drive.
I'm sorry. I got to say poo-poo on this list that you don't even have Christmas Vacation on there.
Right. It should have it on
Like
there.
I said, Jingle All the Way.
I can from like Ranker and made it off of Ranker and somewhere further down.
Jingle All the Way. I can give you that, dude. I mean, I think it should. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. But like, how do you not have Christmas Vacation on there? That makes no sense.
I hate when you have to go to these things and you have to accept our shit, and I don't want to. Fine,
see Spider-Man shit.
I'm trying to go through as fast as I can. Where's the search? Christmas TV show.
You spelled it wrong. Oh, it's because it's not highlighted. Or
it's because it's not
capitalized.
Uppercase.
I know. Yeah.
The best
Christmas time is here.
Yeah, they really don't have a list.
Grab yourself a beer.
Well, here's the top 15 tropes that show up in every Christmas movie. The adorable Muppet. Christmas needs saving. Santa is real. That's not a trope. That's factual. Bad Santa. There's always a bad Santa. The Christmas of love. The Christmas miracle is always there. Santa has a substitute. There's a picture of Fred Claus there. The Big Show. Big holiday performance.
What about...
Family is the real gift.
What about Daddy's Home 2? That's a good Christmas movie.
Santa's relative. Santa has somebody they know. The holidays aren't fun. There's always a ton of decorations. The Grinch Who Grows, because his heart grows 3 times.
Was that a TV special?
The Grinch, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Though The Grinch with Jim Carrey should be up on that list.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good one. Oh, that list is bogus.
That list is sudden.
Supernatural's Weird, The Living Snowman. All right, so the Killer Snowman, yes, Ito. All right, so let's do the wonderful game. So, Ito, I guess you're on here. You can guess how many you think Patrick's going to get right out of 12. So, like I said earlier, I gave the example that we've gotten, and so that way there's no cheating. Let me go to my palettes, and we've got here, because I've got them all on my screen. I'm going to do the answers here, but as you see, everything is just numbers. Numbers over on the screen. If you need me to replay it, I'll replay it for you, and I'll replay it twice, and then you have to finish and sing it. So they're all mixed up. They're all at different points in the song. 3. So, and Ito, if you know it too, go ahead and say it in the chat. So we'll be there and doing that stuff. So I wish I had a practice one for you that I could do, but we kind of did one earlier.
I get the premise. Finish the line. I'm not fucking retarded.
All right. So here we go with song number 1.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos.
This might be the longest one.
Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe.
Santa Claus goes ho ho ho. Fuck.
No.
Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe.
That was the line before. Here it is.
Help to make the season bright.
Oh, that shit didn't even rhyme.
I
thought you were going to stop it. I'm like, I know this part. And then you got to the part, I was like, oh, shit.
That's the way I cut them.
You son of a bitch. You know, right. Make it 2.
Make it 2. All right, I'll try to adjust the sound because these are a little bit louder than I thought they were going to be. I don't want to blow everybody out as much as I can. All right, so here's number 2. So what was the song? Do you know the song?
Chestnuts roasting on
it is the Christmas song is the name of the song.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, you said chestnuts roasting.
I was asking that song?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right, number 2.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Also, wait, do it again.
All right.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Damn it, I know it's something cheer.
You're close. You are.
Do
you want me to play it one more time?
Have a good year.
All right. Is it Have a Good Year?
Of the year.
Something of cheer.
Jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
Be of good cheer.
I couldn't think of the be of. I knew it was something with cheer. And have a good year.
And thank you, Ludwig, for making these sounds.
I really like Christmas songs, but I don't know if I really follow all the lyrics of them, you know?
Well, I think you'll get this one. I think you'll get this one. This one, I think, is a softball. So that was, of course, the most wonderful time of the year. All right, so number 3.
Well, away up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about a Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat, all dressed up in red. And he spends the whole year working out on his sled.
That's where it gets high pitched in the song too, I think. But play it again.
All right.
Well,
Beach Boys.
We got the artist.
The air gets cold. There's a tale about a Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat, all dressed up in red. And he spends the whole year working out on his sled.
Something Christmas. Fuck! I can't even think of it. I just don't. It gets high pitched.
Out of his sled, it's the little Saint Nick. It's little Saint Nick. All right, they should be getting more traditional moving forward.
Christmas Girls, what the hell?
Christmas Girls, what the hell is
That's the Beach Boys.
It is the Beach Boys, but it's little Saint Nick. Run, run, reindeer.
You're thinking of California Girls, bro.
Run, run, reindeer.
I just knew it got high pitched. Like I know Christmas songs, but I don't think. Right. Honestly, now that we're doing this fucking thing, I don't know if I've ever really paid attention to a lot of the lyrics.
Well, let's hope that on this one, I think this one my numbers were off, but I remembered now. So this one, I think you should know.
They told me. A newborn king to see.
The goddamn thing has freezed. No. All right. So did you get?
You threw me off. Play it again. Yes.
All right. Sorry.
I fucking love this song. Mine too, you know.
A newborn king to see.
Once again, this is the part where it's high pitched. He's our newborn king.
He's our new. Oh, close.
Our finest gifts we bring.
See how I knew it goes up?
Yeah, you know where it's going in the song, and if you're singing along with people, I get it. God damn it. That was Ito's favorite on there. Making sure that we have all. I don't want these things to blow people out because I didn't realize they were this loud when I was doing it this morning. All right, number 5.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you.
It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
I'll give you that one.
Second bitch! That's one!
I think that we're only going to have 11 because I think this one's a repeat. I think I was supposed to go back and get a number 3. Yeah, it sure was.
Well away.
So we're not going to do number 6. It was only going to be
a
free
11.
Point. I'll give you a point. So you got 2 points.
2 bitches!
What was the line?
Saint Nick, little Saint Nick.
There you go. Okay. I should have just done that. Can you actually get it? You just listened to it 2 songs ago.
I'm going to pull a Menace on that. Join Fog.
Yeah, everything that you're hearing right now is basically being played on some oldies or soft rock station. But these are all karaoke versions of the songs, so hopefully...
That's what's throwing me off, I guess.
Then that probably is too. I thought it would be too, but you know how the melody goes in the song.
I know how it goes. It's just the actual words.
So, number 7.
Here we are as in olden days.
Oh, okay.
Happy golden days of young.
Do you need to hear it again?
Yes. This melody's off. I didn't know what it was at first.
Here we are as in olden days. Happy golden days of young.
I really want a whore.
That doesn't even rhyme.
That melody threw me off, dude.
It's hard.
That one's kind of fucked me. Like the other ones, right away, I was like, okay. This one, I was like, until when he started singing the lyrics.
The problem was I couldn't grab a ton of it because it was too much. So this one probably. So here we go.
Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
I can't even think of the name of that one.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
I didn't even recognize that shit. I knew the lyrics, but or you know what I mean from what he was saying.
As in olden days. Okay.
Yuletide.
Yuletide. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, bitch. All right. If you don't get this one, I don't know what to say.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright.
How much fun to laugh and sing in a sleigh ball something tonight.
Ooh.
Hold on. Play it again.
All right. We'll play it again. This is number 8. Ho, 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 ho.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go,
laughing all the way. Ha ha ha.
bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright.
How much fun to laugh and sing. Something in Santa's sleigh tonight.
Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Oh, jingle bells,
Close enough.
Batman laid an egg.
The Batmobile lost his
I'll give
wheel.
you half a point on that one.
Yes, 2.5. I'm almost there, Ito.
He's almost to 3. And what is Ito gonna win?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I need to make that a soundbite.
You lose, Kid Dacer.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace.
He had some good dance moves. You want to see those dance moves again, Ito?
Play that again. I know it's the song. And this melody sounds off too.
It has to be.
There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace.
This one's rough. It's gonna be tough.
As long as you spread my legs and nut it in my face.
Close.
I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day.
See, she is talking about nutting though.
Yeah. See?
The toy on Christmas Day. Who knew she was so dirty? With a toy between my legs. Oh.
I'm not going,
Santa make her say, All right, so we're sitting at 2.5 points here.
Oh my God.
Number 10. We only got 3 more. 3 more.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It doesn't show signs of stopping.
It doesn't show signs of stopping. Damn it, I know this one. Don't show signs of stopping.
Would you like me to play it again?
And the fire's so inviting.
I'm going to play it one more time.
Okay.
I'm giving you a hint that is wrong. Think about what he says.
Yeah.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the
fire is so delightful.
And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It It doesn't show signs of stopping.
Remember, we're going to make it rhyme.
I know. Stopping. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Something is a popping. I know that. And the fire is still popping. It's something with fire, isn't it?
It is something with fire.
And the fire.
Well, not fire, but you have to think of what would he be popping.
Oh, the bottles?
And the bottles, they are a popping.
Let's see. The logs are a popping.
Ito says, "Don't go a popping."
Doesn't show signs of stopping. And the fire logs are popping.
All right. Nope.
It doesn't show signs of stopping. And I bought me some corn for popping. The lights to turn away down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I thought that song got canceled because
that's not Baby It's Cold Outside. That's Let It Snow.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. All right, number 11 at 2.5.
Oh, he's making a list. And
he's checking it once. He's gonna find out if it's naughty or nice.
Okay, little Nicky.
Santa Claus is coming from Popeyes. Oh, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better...
Not pout, I'll give you a black eye. Santa Crib is coming to beat your ass.
So that's three and a half, bitches.
He's matched Ito. Nobody's gone over.
Oh, and I was going to give him $20 too.
Oh, and he was.
He lost. Oh, well. Sorry, Ito.
He lost. All I can say is they named these songs all wrong. Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right.
I could have done the one. Oh, I can't do the one by what's his name, the Bruce Springsteen. Santa Claus is coming to town. All right, last song. Ready?
Yep. Walk Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Oh, there's more?
There's one thing in front of that.
Okay, play it again then. All I can picture right now is the girls from Mean Girls doing this song. Nice. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
No. Something right before that. Because before they go to, and this is not the lyric, before they go into jingle, mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. Like, that's part of that's going to go after that. So it's to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Ha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Mix and a mingle with the jingling beat.
Nah.
That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Like I said, all I can picture is Gretchen Wilson in her Santa Claus outfit for the Mean Girls right now.
Well, you met the quotas. Get up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around.
No one remembers that part of the song.
What are you talking about? Just because I have the answers here in my hand doesn't mean I don't know beforehand? All right, so that was fun. I thought we'd do a little bit of Christmas spirit for a thing. You got to do something like this for me where you bring the stuff there, you play whatever you need to play, you want me to do this stuff. But
I mean, why couldn't you have done The Night Santa Went Crazy?
Because I can't play that song on Twitch. If I could have played every single thing that you guys knew that you hear on the radio, I would fucking do it. But this is the way I had to do it. So this is the closest you're getting. You're getting off-key fucking Mariah Carey. Thank you again, Ludwig. We appreciate that you made this album that I could do something like this. So make sure that if you're not watching that guy, you go check out his stream and check his stuff out on YouTube. I'll try to link it. He's a fucking famous-ass streamer, so I don't think I need to leave anything that's related to him. But I appreciate that guy would do it. Go to Solus_64. Well, Jingle Bell time is the right time to follow Patrick's Twitch at Solus_64 will get you there. There, fucking happy?
Yeah.
Plugging your shit before we plug shit. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little silly game that we did for this episode.
Jingle around the Christmas tree.
Jingle around the Christmas tree. Rudolph's coming down to town.
He's gonna fight Frosty. They got some street beef.
Frosty's been selling his cocaine over town. Rudolph wants to get his money gun. Shoot Frosty in the tummy. That's how we make it rhyme.
Rudolph smacks his hose around. He don't play at Christmas time.
So again, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Christmas episode, and that you guys all have had a very happy Hanukkah, very happy holiday, and a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
What about
Kwanzaa? We'll be back.
Kwanzaa?
Yeah, they can have a happy Kwanzaa too.
Racist.
Right? Ito, make sure you celebrate yourself a happy Kwanzaa. But I think that's after Christmas this year, I think.
Ramadan?
Around the time. Ramadan was way back ago.
Oh.
Yeah, we already skipped Ramadan. It's not in this holiday season. It's the holiday season.
I'm just naming
random shit. So I think we'll be back with an episode maybe on New Year's
Festivus!
Day. Oh yeah, Festivus for the rest of us. Patrick's going to be doing some feats of strength later tonight with the people in line for Spider-Man. And then he's going to be airing his grievances to all the people. Hopefully he doesn't hear any spoilers as we go in.
The people talking to
talk.
I'm going to walk in with the earbuds and shit. Just like, get me around, yeah.
What you should do, you should go get those earbuds for the hearing impaired, like the headset. So that way you can't hear the other people talk and all you do is hear the movie. They honestly should have something where people can like hook their AirPods or something to it, so that they just hear the movie and they don't hear the damn people.
Yeah, so you don't have to hear me cussing out some kid. Shut the fuck up! I'll punch you in the face.
I'm gonna put you in the fucking ground. In the ground.
I will murder your dad, rip his head off, and spit down his throat.
And then I will shove you in that throat hole. I will put you back into your mom. I don't care that you're 15 years old. She's gonna have to birth you out twice.
And I'm putting you up the anus.
Anyway, trying to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that stuff, and talking about putting people up other people's anus.
And we're also trying to say don't spoil stuff for people.
That's right. Don't spoil stuff for anybody.
Don't be that guy.
I think we'll be, like I said, I think we're going to be live on New Year's Day, unless anything goes on, because it's a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
All that fun stuff for those.
If we're not hungover.
I thought we were about to say before hell freezes over. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it has. We're still live on Twitch. But yeah. So, podcast. We have a Twitter.
Yeah, at IBLT Podcast.
And then we've got an email so for people to send us shit.
Yeah, we're looking for some real or fake, bro. We'll do some naughty and nice pics on.
Naughty or nice, real fake pics up on the Twitch.
IBLT Podcast at gmail.com. Come on, ladies.
And then,
don't be bitches.
Instagram.
Oh. IBLT Podcast.
YouTube.
It'd be like that podcast.
I want to apologize because I forgot to export last episode to YouTube, so it went up this morning, and this one will go up shortly after.
Son of a
People want to watch that one. We had quite a few views on this. On the Twitch one, it was like 22.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty good for us, on Twitch. So, and that was a lot of fun playing that game that Ito brought to the table. Yeah. See what happens when you bring stuff to us? We play it on the podcast, and everybody has a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, see? So if you haven't followed us on
Send
Twitch yet...
booby pics.
Yes, please. No, not from you, Crystal. I don't want those.
But they're nice boobies.
don't want to hear that. Anyway, so
they make me go.
But you can make sure if you're listening to it and you want to join us, come follow us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/IBLT podcast, so that you can watch us on video. If you guys have enjoyed hearing us, you can see Patrick dance just like he's doing it, and the expressions during while he's trying to sing the songs was fucking great. And then if you are watching us either on YouTube or whatever you want to listen to us, check us out, help the podcast out. You can find us on platforms such as His Nipples or
Apple Podcast,
Stitcher,
Blueberry,
Spreaker,
Facebook,
Google Play,
Spotify,
Amazon Music,
Pandora,
Java, Deezer.
These nuts.
Oh, you can say that one. I'm trying to avoid it. Josh Savin. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of people that are listening to us on that from Indiana.
I'm not making fun of it. I just don't know how to say it properly.
I can't say it fucking right. That's what I'm saying. I apologize because I'm fucking up the name. But it is one of the most listened to platforms for the goddamn podcast, and I can't figure it out why. But people like us there. So, hey, check it out. And there's all sorts of other podcasting platforms that are available out there. Like I said, if you want to watch a replay of the Twitch video, it will be up on YouTube, and you can watch it, and it remains there.
Real quick before we move on to the SIP Network, we kind of just glassed over it. But yeah, give us a follow on Twitch.
I did.
I know, but
we glossed over for a second.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, really, because like it'd be cool if we could get affiliated here. That'd be awesome. And real quick, also, Mr. L on Twitch. Get a hold of him. You can reach him through the @Paranormal or PTO Unlimited on Twitter for graphic design stuff. I can't think of his personal Twitter off the top of my head.
@Mr. Lemke, I think.
Or Lemke something.
Lemke 669.
God damn it, Josh. I'm
69,
sorry. I'll check it out. But yeah, you go to @PTO Unlimited for like say some graphic design stuff. If you like some of the stuff that we have on here, he did all that for us. Go hit him up. But the slightly irregular podcasts at sipnet.us. Bunch of different kind of podcasts you get there between paranormal, aliens, just general talk, movie reviews, Cold War stuff, top Fave 5 lists, and
all sorts of stuff.
All stuff. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at BigSolo64.
I was trying to find his Twitter, and I can't.
Well, while you were doing that, I thought it was keep going.
Oh, you could look at that. But yeah, so follow Patrick's stuff that's going on in his podcast, which he better release that episode for that from October he was going to release today.
Okay, it's @_Mr. L. MISTER.
Oh, he changed it?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A while ago.
Good. And then so you did all your plugs?
No. YouTube channel, food reviews and stuff like that. I had a request from Ito in the chat for a veggie burger. Now, I like your idea. I'm going to go with that, but I already told...
No, Ito's going to get it, but what I suggested to Pat, because Ito said it too, he should put up point totals for using the points because he's affiliated now, right? So like 20,000 points, he'll do a food review live on Twitch.
Now, I have to put a thing on there. I'm not going to do spicy stuff, depending on how spicy. If it's like, we want you to do the one chip challenge, I'm not going to do it. I have an ulcer, and it'd fucking kill me, and I'm not going to do that.
Well, but you just say you do a food review, not a food challenge.
Yeah, I'm just saying stuff like that, though. Like, if you're like, hey, we want you to try this burger that has the spiciest shit, and like ghost pepper, I'm like, probably not going to eat it.
Can I tell you, yesterday with this Mexican thing, they had this, there's this one lady she's a project manager, speaking of spicy shit, and they had these different types of salt. No.
You said
she's a project manager.
And then you said speaking of spicy shit.
Well, no. Speaking of spicy, I was trying to get to the thing. So they had different types of salsa on the table. They had a blended salsa, a tomatillo salsa, which was mild, and then they had a habanero salsa, which was orange, right? But it was like creamy habanero. And so she tried the regular salsa, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is so hot." And I tried it. This was the mildest shit I've ever had in the world.
She white?
She's, from Israel. White, which is weird.
Is Israel...
They're white. Pretty much.
Isn't that like Middle East?
But they're still white there. She's white. Other people there are white.
Well, Angelo's Mexican, Puerto Rican. He looks like he's from fucking Switzerland.
That's true, but they're not all like... When you think of Middle Eastern, you think of darker people. You know, they're not all that.
I mean, like, or lighter.
Nonetheless.
No, I'm just saying like, in my head, like, I'm trying to actually think what they would be considered. But whatever.
The Middle Eastern,
they're people. Like people are people.
Peoples is peoples.
Peoples are peoples.
But she had the red salsa, and it was too hot for her. I had them, and I'm like, that's not hot at all. And she's like, well, you know, of course you.
Racist.
I'm like,
now I don't like her.
I'm like, okay, you know, she's joking with me. But I'm like, I can handle hot stuff, a lot of hot stuff. And so
she's like, you're one of them brown people.
One of them brown guys.
Hot stuff.
But anyway, so then I look at, I'm like, oh, what's the orange one? They're like, and then everybody at the other table, all the developers, which are pretty much Chinese, and then one other person that does hot stuff, they're the habanero. Oh, this is hot. This one actually is hot. And I was like, well, pass it over. I want to try it. It tasted really good, but it was not hot. It tingled my tongue. Yeah, that's all it did. And I'm like, you know what? I like this because it tingles the tongue. Yeah. It doesn't burn my mouth. And I'm like, this is great. And I told her to try it. And she's like, no, that's going to be way too hot if it's barely hot for you. And I'm like, but it really is. I'm like, I'm not like Mr. Super Spice.
Yeah, I like spicy stuff. And I like, that's what I'm saying. But it's just like, if it's like eating a ghost pepper and all that crap.
I wouldn't do that shit.
I'm not doing that.
Though I did like that ghost pepper cheese that Andy brought that one year. He brought it as a dip to the New Year's party.
Yeah.
And that was really tasty. I would eat
well,
that
like stuff
again.
like that, yeah. But I'm talking about like eating a straight, like just chopped up like a jalapeno or something.
So anyway, so you've got a blog?
Yeah. Patrick's Thoughts. Sorry. Patrick's Thoughts 64.blogspot.com.
And then you have a couple other podcasts, one of them which you'll maybe putting up today, maybe later.
Yes. The Let Me Show You Something podcast and Let Me Show You Something pod. One I do with my wife, we show each other movies that the other one hasn't seen. And I should be I'm going to be put up an episode this week today.
What was the movie?
Candyman from 92.
That's why you guys watched it. I saw it on your list of recently watched movies.
Oh, yeah. Because she had never seen it. So, Mrs. Horror over there.
You know what? You did tell me about that, and I was like, there's no way, because I could have sworn we all watched together as kids.
She says she don't remember.
But you know, I can understand the memory loss, but saying she hasn't watched it.
Yeah. The next one is Chafing the Dream podcast at Chafing the Dream Pod. I do that now with Kyle and now Johnny Staggs. Weight loss program, weight loss podcast talking about our journey and stuff like that. And so go check that one out. And then finally the Paranormal Pativity podcast at Paranormal Pat 64.
You missed one.
Well, you know, KVGT podcast is in limbo, and I know Ito, it's killing Ito. But I wouldn't, like I said, I've said this thousands of times. I wouldn't mind at least doing one good final episode, talk about some of our favorite stuff, and trying to get all the guys back together. Of course, Frank, he's off somewhere. He's around, but like Ray, I told you a year or two ago.
You ran into him and he
just walked by him like he didn't even know him. Or that's just Frank. Whatever, you want to be fucking whatever. But I wouldn't mind getting Kevo back and he could put me back to sleep with an MMO report and Jeremy. But I know Jeremy right now has a lot of stuff going on.
Time for the WoW report.
Wow. Jeremy's got a lot of stuff going on right now, which I'm not going to talk about his personal business. Yep. And but we were kind of starting to talk about stuff. But like I said, then something major happened right now that's going on, which, like I said, I'm not going to talk about. That's his personal business. So we'll see what happens.
It's nothing bad, but it's something major.
Yeah.
That I just want to make sure that it's like, you know, when somebody says something major happened, people tend to take it as really negative.
Well,
I mean,
yes and no. It's like this. So,
yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, that's it. So, Brian, you have a Twitter.
Yeah, toolbert with zeros instead of O's.
That fuckface. YouTube.
toolbert. You can check it out. There's some new concert footage up there from when we saw Gemini Syndrome a couple weeks ago. And then there's also the Terrible Terror Podcast YouTube channel where there's some reviews from some things that we've seen recently.
And toolbert is spelled the right way.
And that's spelled the right way for regular toolbert.
You have a Twitch.
I do have a Twitch. It's the Terrible Terror Podcast, all one word.
You're still working on the name?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure, because I want to incorporate Terrible Terror into it some way, but...
Terrible Terror Watch?
No, because then it's kind of like, I don't know. Just if I could just be Terrible Terror, it would be great. But I understand it. The one guy that would have it the way I want to spell it has been at it for a while. I could put it with zeros. Yeah, and he still uses it.
Oh, okay.
There's
I thought it was
another
inactive.
one. No, there's another one that's terrible _terror that does not use it and has not been active. And I could take that one, but I don't like the underscores either. And I could use zeros instead of O's, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Otherwise, I'll just leave it the same. It's funny because one of the guys that I do actually subscribe to, like, I subscribed not thinking anything, and he actually read it aloud, like the name aloud, to his, like, 4,000 watchers. And I actually like the guys because they do a lot of interactions and stuff with that. But I was very surprised because I'm like, I'm not sure if anybody... That's what I'm worried about. I'm like, I'm not subscribing to you because I want to be advertised. I like you.
Yeah.
I like the content that you do. That's why I want to change the name so that it doesn't look like I'm trying to advertise myself on people's streams when I say stuff. But the thing is in those ones, I've been commenting for so long that I think they finally got it, that's just the name of the account. And I still do stuff. But even he was like, "Oh, I like podcasts. I'll have to check you out." I'm like, "Okay, well, I kind of hope you do. And if you do,
change your name to Paranormal Pativity Podcast."
Yeah, okay. Then I gotta go donating to people. But yeah. So the other thing, of course, Terrible Terror Podcast, where earlier today, released the episode with Dave, the Christmas special, which is the Munsters, A Scary Little Christmas, that Pat tried to get me to do, but Dave stole it before him. And then next on Christmas Day, I'm releasing the one with Pat, which is A Nightmare Before Christmas. So we both have to sit down and watch that and do the audio. So what I might try to do before we go see Spider-Man is do the watching part and then get the audio while football in the morning is happening before the Niner game. So that way I'm all ready for Tuesday because I've seen that movie so many goddamn times that I don't think I need to worry too much about remembering it. Unlike A Cadaver Christmas and The Munsters, where I was like, shit, do I know where I'm at in the damn thing? So... But we did fine. They're long episodes. These ones are always, when there's a guest, they're always longer than normal. So
kidnap Mr. Santa Claus?
We're going to kidnap Mr. Santa Claus. Lock him in a bag.
I want to do it. Let's draw straws.
I would love to have that song played there for our challenge because you might have gotten it okay. So
Jack said we should work together. 3 of a kind. Birds of a feather.
You've seen the Weird Al sang the song with everybody, right?
No.
Yeah, he was. I thought I sent that to you. They did the Christmas Nightmare Before Christmas live down in L.A. and they had the original cast there, but they didn't have the person that played. I think it's Shock. Oh. I don't remember what the girl is, what her name is. That's the one that he did. So he did her verses. Shock. Yeah. So he did her verses, and then he did it with Paul Rubens because Paul Rubens is one of the voices, and then I forgot who the other voice is. But those two reprised the roles, but she wasn't able to, so Weird Al took over that spot. Which was pretty cool. And then that was also when Billie Eilish did Sally.
Fuck that bitch, dude. I have a either or. I don't really care about her. I don't really get her music. Like everybody was still blowing up about her, and I try to listen to it. I'm like, this is really crap.
It's not my bag, but
my problem. Like I said, so yeah, if it's not my type of music, that's fine. Like I don't like it. I don't need to watch it, or listen to it.
Yep.
Do your thing. I mean, look at Taylor Swift. She has some good songs, and then she does about 30,000 about how different guys are treating her like shit, which might be you. But anyways.
Which might be you.
My thing is this, is like, that some of those comments I've been seeing her talk about, like, big guys and fat guys. And I don't get offended. If you want to talk shit about a fat guy, that's fine. But, like, to me, all this shit, like, if it was a guy saying this about a girl... they would have tried to cancel him and get him fired, but because it's a girl saying it, it's okay. And that's it. I hate this one-sided bullshit.
It's a lot of that.
It's fucking sexist.
It was funny too because I was looking at a thread. I know we're ending the show and stuff like that, but I was looking at a thread of what do you?
Oh, ugly guy. She was talking about ugly guys. That's what she said, not fat guys.
Well, there's one that was like, what's the misconception of men's anatomy by women? That was the Ask Reddit thread, and a lot of it when people were talking about saying like. How these girls were all like, oh, big feet equals big dicks, and then when they would ask them like, oh, well, 5 inches is too little for me. It has to be, and then they was like, I showed them on a paper towel. This is what 5 inches is. This is what 8 inches is. And they're like, oh, I guess I really don't know. Like, there's a lot of that type of shit that's going out there where there's a lot of, and there was that whole TikTok trend for a little while where it was talking about like, who do you have to go talk to, whatever, and then it was a guy answering on top of it, and then another guy, and then another guy.
Nobody.
Because it's the way that it works. Yeah. We're all expected to put your feelings away, like throw them down your throat, and just swallow it instead of go out and talk to somebody because you need to be a man. I mean, we joke about that one guy that goes with the be a man stuff, but the thing is, the reason why it's funny is because it's true on a lot of it, because we've always been told ever since we were fucking young kids that you need to be a man. You need to suck it up and you need to be a fucking man. And just to be that way, rather than just deal with your emotions and deal with your bullshit, and you find the way you look. You don't have to have a fucking six-pack and a big fucking dick and large fucking feet and all that shit. Not to get all, like, you know, this on you at the end of the fucking podcast, but you don't need it. It's just like what they tell women. They tell women, that, and this is not me going fucking red pill or whatever the fuck you want to tell it, but from a little age, they've always told women, you're beautiful, you have this, it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what you have, somebody's going to love you, but they never tell fucking men this fucking thing.
Better have some money.
All it is that you're there to be the provider. You're there to take care of everybody. You're there to do this. Never that you don't. Doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you sound like. It doesn't matter what your body is. That's not there for men, and it's never been there for men. And
like I said, that's why I find it like in this day and age, they're looking for fucking jokes that a guy did from fucking 10 years ago. Right. And try to say that they, cancel them and all this other bullshit, this, and this. But, like, this chick can just go on there and talk about how, give ugly guys an inch. They think they can take everything. And da-da-da. Like I said, my problem with it is this. If a guy would have said that, it would have been the hugest thing in the world. You haven't heard one peep about it being about her. And that's bullshit. Like, you can't sit there and say, you're supposed to love women, whether they're thick, skinny, blah blah blah. No woman's ugly, blah 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 blah.
You're thicker than a snicker.
Yeah, but then turn around and allow it to be said about people, guys. That's not cool.
Well, we'll get off our soapbox now. And is there anything else that you want to say, Pat?
I'm hungry.
All right. Well, for everybody out there on the stream, we'll see you next time.